Hi there. This evening I am recording a casual little Q&A New Year's Eve video for you guys. About a month ago I put a little post on my Patreon. I do have a Patreon, by the way, guys. I don't really talk about it very much. Maybe I should a little more, but on there we do like 1 or 2 extra videos per month, depending on like your tier. So if you feel like supporting my channel in any way, you can pop over there, and it's fun. It's nice. My patrons get to choose by suggesting and then having a poll what kind of videos there are. So we've done a lot of fun, different ones that you wouldn't see on my channel, because I'm not really like what's in my bag and things like that. I don't really do that sort of thing on my YouTube channel, but on Patreon, sorry, it's pretty fun, and everybody's very, very nice and supportive, so I appreciate them a lot. Hey guys, so the posts I put on my Patreon, I keep saying Patreon and Patreon, I mix them up all the time, sorry. So, New Year Q&A Ask Away. Hello, my lovely patrons. As you may have heard in the last patron exclusive video, I will be using Nathan's public Q&A with questions from only patrons idea as my New Year's Eve video. Feel free to ask as many questions as you'd like. You've got time to get your questions in. I'll be filming in at least mid-December. So this is the end of December, but most of you guys got your questions in anyway, pretty early. So thank you, Nathan, for letting me steal your idea. It was an idea that was pretty popular for November's patron exclusive video, but I stole it as like an extra one. Okay, so let me find, I just have my phone just here underneath. Let me just find the comment section. Here we go. Okay, so the order is just going to be who commented first. There may be some questions that are very similar or even exactly the same, but I'm just going to go through everything and just casually just chit chat with you guys, and it's very casual. This is the New Year's Eve one. I do have a specific video for tomorrow for New Year's Day. If you're a patron, you will have already seen it. I'm really excited about it. Yeah. Let's move on to the first comment / question. So this is from Mandi. Hey Mandi. Hi Jen. Firstly, I just want to thank you for all you do and all the calm vibes you provide for me. And then there's a little sleepy face. I'm currently pregnant with my second child, and it has not been easy. But you've been able to relieve some of that with your videos. So thank you, thank you, thank you. With that being said, do you watch ASMR? If so, who are your favorite creators? Okay, so first of all, Mandi, I hope that you're feeling well. Pregnancy can be very strange, and like it's weird because it like from different pregnancies to different people, everything is so different. Like your first pregnancy can be so different from your second, or your neighbor's pregnancy can be so different from yours. So recommendations are so varied, and the uncomfortable things are so varied that I probably couldn't even imagine what you're going through. I mean, like, we all go through so many like different strange things during pregnancy, so I hope it's not too bad and it's just a little nausea, or I don't know. I just hope that you're okay. I hope that you're okay, and I hope that your baby is okay. Okay, so do I watch ASMR? My goodness, yes, I watch a lot of ASMR. I watch ASMR in the morning with my breakfast sometimes, like with my coffee, just to kind of slowly wake up. If it's the morning, I'm awake before the kids. I watch ASMR when I'm working, like not when I'm in lessons, obviously, that would be very strange. But like if I'm just working on some admin, you know, that sort of thing, writing some emails, I will go for some either like no talking ASMR or some very like chit chatty, like rambly ASMR, so I don't have to pay attention all the time, you know. And then in the evening, or for a nap too, I will watch ASMR for a nap. And in the evening, obviously, ASMR. So I would ASMR any time of the day. Basically, I love ASMR. Okay, so specific ASMR artists, like creators, I do have ones that I gravitate to like a lot, but to be honest, I do like just searching, like in Google search engine. I rarely go into my subscription feed. I will more go into like my like watch page or recommendations, or literally search for things, you know. Who are my like favorite go-tos? Southern Sounds ASMR. It's probably one of my OGs. Who else? I don't know, there's so many. I'm not good with names and stuff like that off the top of my head. Let me just open my YouTube actually. Why don't I just look what I've watched recently. Okay, so I watched, so Southern Sounds ASMR, I actually watch Everyday Mary, which is like her vlog channel too. It's really nice. It's not like ASMR, but it's nice. It's not far. I watch Lullaby Leah's ASMR, what I got for Christmas. That was pretty good. I had a nap to that earlier. I don't know her channel, but yeah, it was pretty good. ASMR X Babe with an extra E at the end. I love her like cadence, like how she speaks. There's not much triggers in her videos, but I just love her, just the way she whispers, like the way she speaks, and like she seems like she's got her head on her shoulders. Like she seems to have been in like out there a little with her life before, and like the style of like, I don't know, like Kardashian-esque, kind of liking that sort of thing. Jersey Shore and stuff like that, but that's not really my thing, but I really like her just chatting about it in general things. I don't know. Who else? Let me find in my subscriptions. Oh yeah, Rach ASMR. I really love her also. In the same way, I really love her, the way she speaks. She has like a really clicky voice. I don't always like a clicky voice, but when I do, Rach ASMR, amazing clicky voice. Let me go through. What the Hallie? She does some kind of fun videos with like super long nails, very, 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 very long nails. Oceans ASMR, so sweet. She's like very prim and proper, but like super nice. I really like her role plays and she just seems very sweet. Tara Dia ASMR, I love her like Amazon unboxings, or I love when she speaks different languages too. She's really fun, very funny with her ASMR, which is nice. What else do we have here? I'm subscribed to a lot of people that I don't actually watch. Like I may have just like subscribed on a whim from like a video and then I didn't like continue watching. ASMR La Vidana Détente is a French ASMR artist that she does a lot of Shein hauls. I feel like that's all she does, but her voice is amazing and she leaves all the crinkly like sounds from the clothes, and she does like try on hauls and stuff. Very, very, very tingly, sleepy. What else? ASMR Planet, she's so sweet. She's British, she's quite young. She does really fun like toy stuff, like with like kids toys and fun 90s things, and like she's just very sweet. I love her stuff too. What else do we have? Let's see, ASMR Villa. I really like her videos. ASMR Villa. She's just very like casual. She like, I don't know what she does exactly, but she's always all around the world. Like right at the moment she's living in Egypt, and I just absolutely love listening to her chat about like just her life and general things. I think she's very interesting and she's very tingly. Like her nails and like the sounds that she makes are very like a little abrupt, I would say, but so like I get tingles. It's not just relaxation. I feel like this is turning into an entire video of me. I should probably just actually do that one time. Just go through my subscriber thingy, my like subscriptions place. I think I've probably said like told you enough ASMR artists that I watch, but it's not all of them. There's a lot more. Lynn Cinnamon, yeah, Lily ASMR, Batala's ASMR. Oh, Batala's ASMR, my goodness, that is tingly stuff. Like she is crazy tingly. Batala's ASMR. Kota ASMR, yeah, she's sweet. Tony Bamboni. I used to watch Tony Bamboni years ago. I didn't really watch much of his stuff recently, but Daphne Shadows ASMR. You should all go out and check her channel. Go check out her channel. I have Angelica. She is Angelica. She has a certain taste. I think she must be one of the most intelligent, creative people there are. She's definitely taken a few improv classes. If you know her videos, you know what I mean. Who else? Yeah, ASMR Villa. I feel like I'm missing some people. Oh, Minx Laura 123. She's very sweet, very OG ASMR. Gentle Whispering, of course. GB. Try and think. Who am I missing? Depends who's uploaded in the last few days. Alexandria ASMR, yeah, she's good. Mads ASMR, I'm actually one of her patrons. I really like her. And her sister, what's her channel? You have Mads ASMR, and then I forget her sister's channel name. Oh yeah, it's Grace V ASMR, how could I forget? There's Artsy Rissa ASMR. I'm absolutely loving her channel at the moment. So yeah, that's like a pretty long list there. I should maybe do a video where I just literally go through my subscriptions. That was very long. I hope that I'll link everybody that I mentioned down below. Yeah, I'll do a little list for you guys. Okay, so comment number 2. Ellen. Hey Ellen. Great video idea. What are your favorite sort of videos to film? Which has been your favorite you filmed so far? Any plans for the new year? Any resolutions? Okay, so what are my favorite sort of videos to film? I would say my favorite videos to film are probably like just like hauls, especially of things that I've been waiting to get into, you know, like if I've got like a whole bunch of Amazon stuff waiting to be unboxed. It means that I've wanted it, ordered it, waited for a time to film, and then I can just get into it and then like actually use it. I also like the unboxings of like the beauty boxes for just like the fun surprise and stuff. I think, yeah, just good old unboxings. It's really like my favorite. It's very like on brand for an unboxing channel, but yeah. Which has been my favorite to film so far? I want to say my favorite videos that I filmed are probably my Christmas care packages from Amanda, just because they're so like heartwarming and just like so much like it's just really lovely gifts and just like really just nostalgic things and present, just very lovely, you know. I liked like any swaps and things like that, any packages like that. I really like. Yeah. Do I have any plans for the new year? As in like the evening of New Year, like New Year's Eve, or do you mean like in general? For New Year's Eve, I will probably just be at home with my partner, and the kids will be asleep. We're gonna try and get some fireworks, like some little home fireworks, which is difficult at the moment because in the city that I live in, they have blocked all the fireworks from being sold in like supermarkets, toy stores and stuff, because we have a problem. There are a lot of people that are buying them to use against the police and the fire department at the moment, which is a problem. So we're gonna try and get our hands on a few little things, little sparklers and stuff, because my son's never really, you know, he's never really seen fireworks from like, you know, he's basically just lived through a pandemic and that's all his life. Basically, he was a baby before the pandemic and now he's like going to school and he's 3.5, so he's not really seen cool stuff, you know. So we're gonna like go out early on Christmas Eve and take our little fireworks out into the countryside and just, you know, play a little, safely of course, and then we'll put the kids to bed and maybe start like a series or a film or something with my partner and just celebrate that way in a nice cozy way. Okay, so resolutions. I don't really have resolutions, but I have decided that as of tomorrow, like as in the 1st of January, not tomorrow after I'm filming this, I am going to try and do my physiotherapy because I'm not doing it every single day and I can feel the difference. So yeah, I'm going to try and do my physiotherapy every single day and get my 7,000 steps in every single day. So yeah, there are not huge resolutions, like I'm not like going for like huge weight loss or like change my entire eating habits or like start a new hobby or something. I don't just want to just like try and be a little more taking care of my body and stuff. Yeah, take the time to look after my body by walking every day and doing my physiotherapy for my neck and my back and stuff. So yeah, thank you Ellen, and thank you Mandy also for the first question. I don't think I thanked you at the end of that huge list of creators. Okay, so question / comment number 3. Monica. Hey Monica. Hi Jen, thanks for making this video. You're very welcome. And you're a patron. I really love all the content you put out. Thank you. My questions are: number 1, are there any triggers or types of videos that you haven't tried or you'd like to? I haven't tried like eating videos, that sort of thing, any slurpy mouth sounds or anything in that kind of genre. I'm not really interested in personally. I don't think I will ever do like a ear thing, any of that side of things. I really like just keeping to my unboxings and just like chit-chatting and rambling. But as you might already know if you're a patron, because I mentioned it in last month's patron video, I am looking into opening 2 other channels. This is because I want to keep my unboxing channel very like unboxing heavy. And I want to make a no talking channel, just because there are a lot of people that really like my no talking videos but have very specific requests, like, can you do this video but with like no tapping, or can you do this video with no talking but like only scratching, you know, like very specific things. And I feel like there are not enough specific, like, how can I explain, like, for example, cardboard sounds. Like, obviously I do a lot of cardboard sounds, I love them, but like if I do like a compilation of cardboard sounds, people are like, oh, can you do one with just only scratching and with only like fingertip sounds or something? That's really like unnatural to do, like when you're just like chatting and stuff, you know. So I thought maybe I could do something a little more focused for my no talking videos. Like, I'm just doing less and less of them on this channel, and I don't know, I feel like I could do something more like visual, like more visually pretty, and just the overhead kind of like unboxing style tabletop thing for my no talking videos. And I would like to have the channel just like upload whenever, not like, I just want to upload videos when I've finished the video. I don't want to like feel like I have to upload every 2 days or something. And then a third channel is just going to be Jen. So I've got jenasmrunboxing, jenasmr no talking, and then the third channel is just going to be jenasmr. Dun, dun, dun. So in that channel, or on that channel, I am just going to do like rambly videos, some videos just to help you guys sleep. I bought 2 microphones to have the like style of video where you have a mic on the left, a mic on the right. I can do a few triggers, chatting, and I'm probably gonna do it in a kind of facing myself way. So I don't think I'll put my face in the videos. I'm not sure. Maybe one day I will, but like it's gonna be more of a stylized video, like not tabletop basically. So I'm putting them together slowly. Also with that channel, I don't want to feel like pressure to put a video out every week or something. I don't know. I just want to put a video out when I'm ready, when I'm like happy with it, if you know what I mean. I want them two channels to be very specific and very different from my unboxing. I want my unboxing channel to be still like casual and just like as it is now, like very casual and just chatty and rambly, and then the other two to be a little like different. But I would like you guys to go and subscribe to both of those channels before like I start. Like I haven't made any content for them, but I have plans. So I'd like you guys to already be subscribed, so that way when I put out a video, you know, it won't just fall into the ASMR YouTube abyss, or just like get lost and not seen. So yeah, go subscribe to my two other channels. They are me, they're not just copies. I'll put the link down below. Okay, so that's only question 1 from Monica. I'm very, very rambly this evening, so this is gonna be a long one. What's your favorite thing about living in France, and what convinced you to move there? So my favorite thing about living in France is that it's difficult because there are a lot of reasons I like living in France, but like personally, like there are a lot of cool reasons to live in France, like I don't know, like culturally and like learning a different language and like living here long enough to feel the difference between being a French person and being a Scottish person. Like, not that I'm transforming into a French person, but I've been here long enough to like really feel like the difference that's like up, like below the surface. Like, you know, like if you visit somewhere for a few months, you're like, oh look, they don't have this for breakfast, they have this for breakfast. Oh. Or like, wow, look how they, I don't know, isn't it weird how they do this and they don't do that? Now I'm at the stage where I'm like, okay, I totally get why they do this, because this is how they grew up, and oh, okay, I understand why they say this at this moment instead of this, and just like, that's very cool. But I think to be really like sure, like I think that the one really important thing for me is my job, which sounds strange. I'll explain, because when I was younger I thought I was going to be an artist and that was it, and that's cool. That's fine. And then because I studied fine art and photography in uni and in Glasgow School of Art, and it didn't really go as planned. Like, it's a lot more difficult and very strange, and like when I went into the world of work I was like, okay, I don't really know anything. Like, it's fine, like I had fine jobs, it was fine, but like the job that I'm in now, it's like the first time I really feel like I was made for this job. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I am a British person, like a Scottish, like English native person, teaching French people how to use my language from the perspective of someone that's been in France for like 15 years, so I know how their brains work. Like, obviously I don't know how everyone's brains work in France. It's not like, I'm not like psychic, but I know how like their culture works. I know how they think about English. I know how they, like, I know the references. I know like how, and I did the process in the other direction. You know, when I came to France, I didn't know French, so I've been in all the situations they're in, but like in the opposite way. So I really feel like this is my calling, if you will. Like it's really made for me. And that's the first time I've ever really felt that way about a job. Like I'm not just qualified for this job, I'm like literally made for this job. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like that was something that I wouldn't have if I didn't move to France. Like if I moved to the UK right now, this doesn't exist, you know. The need for my job doesn't exist. And I couldn't do it anywhere else. Well, I probably could like now, but like, you know, online and stuff like that, but you know what I mean. So yeah. Okay, question number 3. What do you hope 2022 looks like for you and your family? I hope it looks like a less confined year. Like I hope that the masks, I don't know if I don't think I want to go into like that sort of side of it. I just hope that we're all safe. I want my son to become more confident in school. He's a little, you know, he's a little shy at school, so I hope he gets his confidence. I hope my daughter concentrates, like she can concentrate better in school. She finds it difficult to concentrate. She is often doodling or like, you know, thinking about something else. So I hope that kind of as she gets a little more focused. I think it's just her age, you know. She's very creative too, so I hope for my partner that his job is less complicated. Just because with like the restrictions and stuff, it's very difficult for him to give lessons to people and like children and stuff with masks and, you know, with guitars and stuff. It's a little, you know, it's quite physical, so it's difficult. And then for me, I hope that I get to go back on site, because at the moment I'm 100% giving lessons online, like at distance. But I would like to go back on site like 1 or 2 days a week to see people. That would be nice. Otherwise, I hope that we get out more, like go for walks. Like I want my daughter and my partner to get their skateboards out more. I want my son to learn to ride his bicycle, get those training wheels off. I mean, we just put them on, we just got it for Christmas, but you know. And I hope that I'm gonna put my roller skates back on. Yeah, so I hope it looks just like for my immediate family, that's what I want it to look like. And for like the rest of my family, I want to keep doing our bi-weekly is twice a week, or is it every 2 weeks? I can't remember. No, bi-weekly is twice a week. What's the word for every 2 weeks? Darn it. Twice a month. There we go. Our twice a month D&D games with my family. I hope that stays and we get really regular with it again. Yeah. Okay, what's best advice you hope to pass on to your kids? It's never as bad as it seems. I mean, if I thought about it, there's probably better advice than that, but I feel like I've spent so much of my life just worrying and like stressing and being anxious about things that are coming up that I end up ruining the experience itself, because like I've just like punished myself for like a few days before, like, or I didn't sleep well, and then when you get there finally it's fine, you're like, oh okay, that was all for nothing. So yeah, that's what I would like to pass on to my kids. It's never as bad as it seems like it will be. I don't want them to be like a worrier. I nervous about everything all the time. I just want them to know that it will be fine. Okay, so again, thank you and Happy New Year from Monica. Okay, thank you, Monica. Thank you, all of you, for all your lovely comments, by the way. You've all said very nice things, so I'm very happy to do this video. Okay, so next we have Payden. Hey Payden, I just wanted to say I really love your videos. They are something great to look forward to every day. Have you ever considered opening a P.O. box or something similar so that viewers can send you stuff? I think with you having viewers all over the world, you could get some cool stuff and would make super interesting videos. Yeah, I mean, I've thought about a P.O. box before, but I mean, first of all, the first time I thought about a P.O. box, since I'm an unboxing channel, it made sense, but like, I was like, okay, it costs money. It's quite expensive to have a P.O. box. So at first I was like, yeah, I don't have enough subscribers or reasons to have a P.O. box. I mean, now maybe it might be worth the money for it, but like, I would be like a little nervous to just let anybody send me anything. I don't know, I've had a few people send me stuff, but it's more like, I don't know, someone on Patreon, like sending a small gift, or like Amanda, somebody from Scotland that I've spoken to. You know, I can see that it's not a weirdo, you know, like she's someone like me who has a family, and you know, and she's Scottish, so that's cool. And like Jess with her nail business, you know, I prefer just to like go by feeling of just like one person at a time and just see that. But like opening a P.O. box would just be like opening to whatever. So I don't know like how I feel about it, and like with the situation, like the health situation at the moment, I don't know if packages all over the place would be the best idea. But I've thought about something I saw a French YouTuber doing, which is she set up like I don't really know how she did it. It was like an Amazon wish list kind of thing, where her viewers, subscribers, patrons, I don't really know, could like buy something from the list that would then get sent to her, and then what she did was do like a dedicated unboxing for that person. So like, for example, it's something I thought about before as well, but it sounds weird, I don't know. For example, if I need like an SD card or something, I don't know, something technical for my channel, or if I wanted a board game, for example, or a comic book, it would be a nice way for someone to give a gift, to say thank you for the videos, but also get something in return, because they would be like buying something that I would need or want, and then I could do a video with their specific, for example, if somebody liked reading in French, they could choose like the French comic book, then I would receive the French comic book, then I would do the video dedicated to them reading in French. So I mean, I thought of that as an idea. I don't know how like it works technically, since I'm in France, so maybe somebody would have to like make a French Amazon account to be able to, I don't know, it sounds complicated, it seemed complicated, so I don't know about that. And then, yeah, I don't know if that answered the question or I just rambled on. Yeah, I've thought about it, but for now I'm not really gonna do that, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? I guess that's important too. What do you guys think about that? Do you like the idea of a P.O. box? Do you like the idea of the Amazon wishlist thing? I don't know. It sounds cool, but I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. There's something else. Also, I've always been curious. Do you listen to your own ASMR with headphones as you make it? Or do you just know what to do based on instinct? Headphones all the way. I always have headphones in. Actually, if you go back in my videos a few years back, you will notice that there's always a little like part of the headphone wire in the corner of the video. I bought a wire, like a headphone cable extender, only like, I want to say like a year or two ago, and all the videos before that you can see part of the headphones in the video. I used to have like the mic in shot and the headphone like wire in shot. Like if you go back not that far you'll see. Yeah, so I always have headphones on. Like right now I have headphones on. So it is a bit like, if I did it based on instinct, there would just be a lot of like clanging and banging around, I think, because you don't have to move a lot to get an abrasive sound when you're filming with the microphone that close and that sensitive, you know. Okay, so thank you, Payden. Okay, let's move on to Vendela. Hey, Vendela. Okay, number 1, do you have any animals? At the moment, I have 0 animals. The last time I had an animal was my fish. 2 fish. Taylor and Moon. And they both died, like, quite far from each other, I guess. The first one died of the, I don't remember what it was called. They were quite, like, they were about 4 years old. 3-4 years old. Yeah. Where the tail gets all shredded up and eaten up, and then, you know. We did actually save her from it the first time she got it, and then the second time we couldn't, like, the treatment didn't work. And then we buried her in my parents-in-law's garden, and then Moon, who was left, we put in my parents-in-law's pond in their garden, and that was alright for a while, but then after it didn't work, so yeah. So no animals. Okay, number 2. Which countries have you been to? You're probably going to be disappointed because not many. Okay, so let's go for Scotland, obviously. Born there, Edinburgh. Ireland, I've lived there when I was young for 1 year. My dad still lives there, Northern Ireland. England, of course, I've been to England. I haven't actually been to Wales, though. That's strange. I feel that's quite strange that I've never been to Wales. I've been to Germany. I've actually lived in Germany for the first, like, 5 years of my life. Where else? I've been to my friends, obviously. Luxembourg. Greece. Spain. Been to Morocco. Portugal. Where else have I been to? Belgium. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I haven't really been very far. Like, it's all very Central Europe, you know. Switzerland. Italy. That's it. Yep. There we go. So yeah, it sounds maybe exciting for someone that's like from America, because that sounds like very like, wow, all over the place, different countries and stuff, but like it's all very Central European. It's nothing like crazy, you know. So yeah. Number 3. What are you most looking forward to in 2022? What am I most looking forward to? I don't know. I don't really know. I'm kind of not really looking forward to anything specific, but I'm just looking forward to just things in general, like all the time. Like, I'm looking forward to my channel growing. I'm looking forward to my 2 new channels. I'm looking forward to seeing my son like evolve and like grow up, because this is like the time that they like change the most, like the first years of like preschool and stuff. I'm looking forward to my daughter going into middle school in September. I'm looking forward to maybe going back on the site for work. I'm looking forward to maybe seeing my mom next year. Very excited. All depends on, restrictions and stuff, but that would be lovely. I don't know. I'm looking forward to my friends coming over tomorrow night to play our new games that we go for Christmas. But technically that's still this year, because this isn't really Christmas Eve, no, New Year's Eve, that I'm filming this. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking forward to everything. I'm always looking forward to everything, so thank you, Vendela. Okay, so the next question is from Emma. Hey Emma, I second Vendela's question about pets. I second the answer with a disappointing no, I do not have pets. Also, do you have any favorite things to cook or bake around the holidays? Ooh. I'm not good at cooking. I'm not bad at cooking, but I'm not good at it. If I have a recipe and all the ingredients, I can throw it together, but like I don't enjoy cooking, not really. I've done like a few HelloFreshes in the last few months, and there are one or two recipes, I guess, that I'm really enjoying, but nothing really specifically holiday wise. I like the French idea of like Christmas stuff. I just like all the little toast with like hummus, or all different kinds of little like amuse-bouche, like all the little fun little things, and the aperic cubes. I know it's kind of for the kids, but I like it. They're like little squares of cheese with like questions on the wrapping. I like that. So yeah, nothing really. I like making like Christmas cookies in the shape of like reindeers or stars or Christmassy stuff like that. Yeah, that. Okay. So moving on to Georgie. Hey Georgie. So, what a fun idea. I have a few random questions. What's your favorite word / phrase in French that doesn't really translate to English? Oh, I should have looked at this before. The one I learned recently, it kind of does translate. Well, I guess it doesn't really make any sense in English, but when you say touch wood, like you're like, oh, I don't have Alzheimer's, touch wood, like to be like, oh, I hope I don't get it. Well, French people say touch a monkey, and then they touch their heads like they're a monkey. I like that one. But like, I was like, oh, I don't have Alzheimer's, touch a monkey. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but you could you understand like how it could be, how it could be a phrase, because we do have touch wood, and some people do touch their heads when they say touch wood. It's kind of very similar, actually. Yeah, that doesn't work for your question. I'll think about it and maybe insert something, but I doubt that I will think of something quick enough. I'm not sure. answer, wasn't it? That's alright, Georgie, isn't it? Let me know if it's not good enough. I'll try and think of another one. Okay. Do you worry about the negative sides of ASMR at all? Oh. What are the negative sides of ASMR? Do you mean like the negative, like repercussions, like negative comments, or people saying it's weird, or that sort of thing? Or like people associating it with sexual things, or people using it in that way? No, I'm not really worried about that. What I'm putting out is, I'm happy with what I'm putting out. I'm old enough to understand the connotations of certain things and why certain people do certain things, and I understand why negative comments would happen. And yeah, if that's what you mean by the negative sides, then yeah, I'm not worried about that. Although maybe like if I was actually well known, that might be a problem. Like I know some people have had problems like stalkers and people finding out where they live and things like that. That sounds weird. I would actually be very uncomfortable with that, but in my little bubble here with you guys, really it's not a problem. So no, for now I'm not worried. Okay. What's the funniest / cutest thing your kids have ever done? Such a mum question, sorry. That is a very mum question. I mean, they've done super cute things. I'm trying to think. What's a cute thing they've done this week? Let's just go for this week because I can't think. Or today. They do cute things all the time. So my son today, he got walkie-talkies for Christmas. So walkie-talkies in French, wait till you hear the translation from walkie-talkie, is talkie-walkie. They call walkie-talkies talkie-walkies. That's literally the translation. And so he learned how to use one of those today. And do you know in Star Wars there's like a robot that says Roger, Roger. Like as in Roger, like I understand. And then Roger is in the name of someone. Roger, Roger. Well, my son, because I explained to him, like, you say Roger to say, to like, say you understand. All he would say into the walkie-talkie was Roger, Roger. And the way he says Roger, Roger is so cute. Like, he's like, Roger, 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 Roger. So he just walked around saying Roger, Roger into his walkie-talkie all day. So that was cute. My daughter, what's something funny or cute that she's done recently? She's 10, so it's kind of like those kind of stories are like fewer and further between, but they're still there. What's something she's done that's funny or cute? I mean, she's cute, she's funny, but like something specific, I can't think of anything right now. Oh yeah. So this week has probably been the week that we've been most together as like four of us together, because this week myself, my partner are both fully off work. Like that never happens, that both of us are not working one single hour of the week. So all four of us have been together like a lot. Usually it's like me and the kids, or him and the kids, or it's just me and him because the kids are at school or whatnot. So we've been spending a lot of time together, but because we also have other things that we want to do, like my partner has some music that he wants to do, music he wants to make, a video game he wants to play, I've got some editing to do, you know, that sort of thing. My daughter is playing a lot with my son, and my son, like, if he wants to play with someone, he'll just shout their name until they arrive, and then he's like, you want to play? So my daughter's been upstairs a lot, like doing all her little creative things, her diamond paintings and her little cutting up fabric and making little dresses and stuff. And my son has been like shouting her name. I almost said her name there. Saying her name like da 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 da. And then when she arrives, he's like, "You want to play?" And then she can't say no because he's really cute. So he stopped asking me this week. He stopped asking my partner, and he's started asking just for her. And like usually in the evening, like after school, she's doing her homework during the time that he's playing, so they don't really play that much together. She's 10 and he's 3, so they're like don't have the same things they have to do, you know. They do play, but you know. And this week it's funny, and she started being like, "Oh, I want to do my thing," and he's kind of figured that out. So he's like, "You forgot your book. Can you come and look at this?" And then once she's there to either get her book or to look at what he's showing, he's like, "You want to play?" So he's like, yeah, we thought that was pretty funny because she used to do that to us. And when she was an only child, she used to do that to us. So we were laughing, saying that, yeah, you know how it's to be us now. Yeah. Okay. And are there any French New Year traditions you've embraced, or do you tend to celebrate more Hogmanay style? I hope at least one of them is interesting. Oh, your questions are very interesting. Thank you, Georgie. French New Year's traditions that I have embraced is the galette des rois, which is like a pie kind of tart thing of kings. I don't really know what it's about. You basically have like a closed pie, like tart, like pastry closed, with like apple in it, or like marzipan, or I don't know, depends. Mostly apple or marzipan, and like almond paste more than marzipan. And inside is a fave, which is like a little favor, usually like a little porcelain figure or something. And then they cut all the pieces up, and then the youngest person, like the youngest child, goes under the table, and you give out the pieces depending on what the child will say, that one goes to grandpa, and then you say the next piece, and then they say that goes to my cousin, that goes to mama, you know. So they choose the pieces, and then the person who has the little favor in their pie tart thing is the king or the queen, and they have a little crown to wear. So I fully embraced that tradition for sure. But otherwise, New Year's, like, I'm not doing like any special thing, you know. The kids are asleep and we're just, you know, watching films or whatever. Okay, so thank you for your questions, Georgie. Thanks. Okay, I'm writing a comment. Didn't mean to do that. So the next question is from Beth. Hey Beth, what made you decide to start making ASMR videos? Watching ASMR videos, basically. Yeah, watching ASMR videos, being fascinated by it. After watching a lot of ASMR, I started just like being fascinated by the sounds, and I would always be like touching things and being like, oh, that would be good for an ASMR video. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, like that feels cool. Like, oh, that's you know. And I already had the camera, because I do like photography, and then yeah, it just happened from there. It felt very natural. Like, if you watch my first videos, it does not look natural at all. It's pretty crazy. Like, the evolution from my first video to now is like crazy. But yeah, it was it felt pretty natural. Something I just wanted to do. Okay, so we have a question from Abbey. Hey Abbey. Where are some of places that you would really like to travel to? So as you've heard from my earlier travel question, I haven't really traveled very far. Like, I've been to a lot of different countries, but they're all small, like main Central European countries. I would like to go somewhere very different and also somewhere very similar but far. So I would like to go to like the US or Canada, just to, because like your culture from like watching American TV shows and films, all from like when you're young, make you really want to go to the US or Canada, and just like experience what you think it will be like compared to what it actually is like. I have no idea where I would go to, but like, yeah, that would be nice. And then I guess somewhere probably in Asia, I don't know, like Vietnam or something very different. Like something very different. Like my partner's been to, I was going to say Burmany, like Burma, Myanmar, I guess now. So yeah, like hearing about his experiences being there makes me want to go somewhere like that, something that's so different from us, you know, that would actually be a real experience rather than just like being a tourist in Greece or Italy, you know. Yeah, I think that would be nice. So moving on to Hannah. I've stopped doing the fluffy mic sounds. I hope you guys don't mind. I've just kind of sunk in to a little chat and kind of forgot about it. I have 2 questions for you, Jen. One, have you ever visited the United States? I unfortunately have not. So if so, where did you go? If not, where would you like to go? Yeah, I think I would like to go, like, but I don't know where I would like to go. Like something like LA and New York and that sort of thing doesn't really inspire me much. I mean, I wouldn't say no if somebody was like, hey, do you want to go? I'd be like, hey, yep. But like, I don't know, I feel like I want to go to just normal rural America. Like, I don't know, something just like, I don't know, I really don't know, because I've seen so many different like versions of America in like films and like people's vlogs and all different things, like documentaries and series and all different types of things. But I don't know, I'd like to go to an America that is just like very rural. It sounds very boring, but I would just like to see what like normal life, like, yeah, I mean, it would be cool to do like touristy places too, like Niagara Falls, or I don't know, like New York and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess anywhere would be fine with me, to be honest. Would be an experience either way. Okay, do you let your children watch your videos? My son has 0 interest in watching ASMR videos. I think I've shown him like a few of my videos, or like videos in general, like ASMR videos. I'm not sure he's really that receptive. I don't really put earphones. I think that's probably why I don't put earphones on my kids. Like my daughter, it's fine now, but like 3 years old, I don't think they should have earphones. Yeah. But my daughter, yes, she definitely is okay to watch my videos. She has no way to watch them. Like, my kids don't have screens, like they don't have tablets or phones of their own. So if she's seen any of my videos, it's because I've shown her, or she's at school and they have computer time, and if she's decided her computer time is to show her friends my ASMR videos, then that's what she's gonna do. So yeah, that's fine by me. Yeah, so I let my children watch my videos just because there's nothing, like, it's a pretty clean channel. It's not like I'm swearing or like showing graphic content or saying things that kids shouldn't know. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna show them the videos of their Christmas presents before Christmas, for example. But yeah, my mum watches some of my videos. Apart from that, nobody else is really that bothered about them. My daughter gets ASMR. She likes it. She brings me things. Well, maybe you've seen the video of her ASMR creations that she made out of cardboard for me. I did a video on that. That was pretty good. She did well. Actually, the ASMR piano made an appearance in one of my recent Patreon videos, so that was cool. Got reused. Yeah, so the children are fine to watch the videos. It's fine. They just can't. They don't have screens, but yeah. If my daughter wants to watch one of my videos on my phone or something, I would probably say yes. So thanks, Anna. Okay, so let's move on to Blue. Hey, Blue. Hi, Jen. What are some of your favorite TV shows or movies that you've enjoyed this year? Could you also give us some words of motivation for the new year? Thank you. Thank you, Blue. TV shows and movies that I've enjoyed this year. What have I watched this year? Goodness, I don't even know. I have watched Prison Break. Yeah, I know I'm a bit late on that one, but I really liked it. The first 2 seasons anyway. There are 5 seasons. I got to 2.5. Like, I got halfway through the 3rd season. I can't go any further. It's not it's not working for me. But the first 2 seasons were pretty good. I started The Good Doctor, which is about an autistic surgeon in a hospital, which was quite nice. I think I'm just on the 2nd season of that one. Quite like it. What else have I been watching? I've been watching, I don't watch a lot of TV, to be honest. I'm usually watching it at the same time as doing something else. Like, I never watch anything on the big screen. Like, we have a TV in the living room and it's used for literally my partner playing video games, or if we watch something all together. Like, everything I watch is like on my phone when I'm doing the dishes or doing something else, or like if I'm waiting for a video to upload or something, or to render. What else have I been watching? No films. Well, I watched Love Actually before Christmas. That was nice, but that was in the background while I was like getting stuff ready for Christmas. What else have I watched? I've actually more been listening to like podcasts and stuff. Trust Tuesdays. I don't know, I've been more like ASMR and podcasts. I've not been watching a lot of TV. But maybe I should do a separate video just going through like my Netflix and seeing what I actually have watched, because I can't think of anything right now. Okay, some words of motivation for the new year. I don't know. Let me think a little second. I'll do some fluffy mic sounds while I'm waiting. Yeah. Some words of motivation would be like, it's gonna get better. It will. I mean, I know it sounds cheesy, but it will. It's never as bad as it seems. Things are never as bad as it seems they're gonna be. Like, if you're nervous about something, like a meeting or like a friend get together or like a gathering or something, it's never as bad as you think it's gonna be. At the end, you're always like, oh, why was I even nervous about that? And it's always like that. Next year's gonna be great, you'll see. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I don't we now have Nathan, who is actually the person that came up with the idea for this video, so thanks Nathan. So, hi Jen, I just wanted to say thank you for all you do, both on your YouTube channel and Patreon. Thank you. You're seriously amazing and make all of us so happy and relaxed. Well, that's just great. Thank you. My questions to you are, what is your favourite Harry Potter book / movie and character and why? So I see the other questions are not linked, so I'm going to stop there and answer that one. So my favourite Harry Potter book / film is The Prisoner of Azkaban. And why? I think it's just because it's the first one that gets a little dark. It's the first one that, like, I don't know, I just think that Sirius is such an important step in Harry's life, like in things progressing and becoming, like, we start to understand more grown-up things about what's happening, whereas before it's all like little, oh, I mean, they're pretty big adventures, but, like, you know, we don't really get into the adult mind of what's happening until then. So I think that's probably why. My favourite character, I'm not sure. I don't know if I really have a favourite character. Maybe Hagrid, just because I love Hagrid, and he's just always there, and he's always just like so like ready to help and just like so human. I don't know. Yeah, maybe Hagrid. Or maybe Hermione. I do love Hermione. Who else do I love? I love other characters too, like I love Lupin, I love like the type of person. But like the ones that are really there through the whole thing, so probably like Hagrid or Hermione. Yeah. It's definitely not Harry. Sorry, Harry. Okay, so what's your favourite kind of music, artists and songs you listen to? This is a very difficult question to answer, and I always dread this question just because I like so many different like styles of music and like go through different phases and stuff. Like, I'm just gonna go with right now, what is my favourite? Haim, H-A-I-M, Haim are my favourite band at the moment. Specifically their live performances. I do prefer live music than studio music, just because you feel it more. But like in general, I like acoustic versions of other songs, like Sigrid. I love Sigrid, but only like when she does acoustic versions of her songs. I don't like the dance pop kind of versions of the songs. Yeah, so that's, I like Tiny Desk concerts. That usually brings out a bit of acoustic, like acoustic versions of bands and stuff, so that's pretty cool. So yeah. What are your other passions? My work, my kids, and ASMR, and music. I'm a singer. Like, that's like my other job. I sing for like weddings and parties and birthdays and town events and things like that. Like, not by myself, like I'm in a band, like a wedding band, I guess would be the best way to describe it. So I do love that, and I love drawing, but I don't do it. I haven't done it in years. Yeah. And my last question is, what are things that make you happy when you're feeling down? Wishing you a lovely year with happiness and good health. Thank you, Nathan. I would have to say the thing that makes me happy when I'm feeling down is my hot water ball.
That sounds so boring, but honestly, in the last like 2 years, like with like lockdowns and like all the pain that I've been having, like with my neck and my back and stuff, the thing that really helps me is just like a fresh hot water bottle when you're feeling like cold and tired and like run down. And you just grab that hot water bottle and you just like put it where you have pain, and it's just like magic. Like it really does for me anyway. I've like grown very attached. It's like literally with me right now. I don't know if you can hear it. There we go. It's like a hot water, but like it has fluffy. I did a video with it. I'll link it there. I've become very attached to it, almost like, you know, a kid with like a teddy or something. I've become very attached to my hot water bottle. So yeah, so thank you, Nathan. Thank you for the questions and also for the fact that this video exists. Okay, so moving on to Michelle, and we have hi Jen. Hey Michelle. Hi Jen, this is a great idea for an end of the year video. It is indeed. Thank you, Nathan. My questions for you are, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? So I would go to Scotland, specifically the Shetland Isles, to see my big brother and meet my nephews, because I've never met them yet. I've never met them. Yeah, I would really like to see my family and meet my nephews. Yeah. So, which do you like more, the Harry Potter books or the movies? So, I like the books more in the way that they make me feel. Like, I like getting into the books, but I do like the films more in a different way because they're more accessible. Like, I can just watch it when I want, and it takes like an hour and a half. Whereas if you're wanting to get into the books, you really have to, like, you know, it's not just a one-off thing. You have to like take the time. So, what made you start reading mangas? I don't know. What did make me start reading mangas? I'm trying to think back to like my first ones. I think my first ones was Fruit Basket or Fruits Baskets. Where's the S? I know the S is in a weird place. Fruits Basket. Yeah, that's it. I don't know, I think it's just because in France it's quite popular and I never did when I was in the UK. Yeah, I just yeah, it's cool. And have you started a new one recently? I have. It's called Erin, and it's very cool. I might need to do like a video showing you guys. It's like this young girl that lives in a world where there are like people that can kind of communicate with these beasts, like in the water, toadas, and they like can kind of communicate with them, and they use them to like protect themselves and like their town, but they're also very dangerous beasts, so you can't get close to them. Like, it's a whole thing. I'm only on the third one, but I do like really like it, so yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, thank you for giving us patrons monthly videos and for the videos you give us on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Love your videos. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, so Rakel. Hi Jen. Or hi Rakel. Hi Jen. I hope you and your family had or have a lovely December and a happy Christmas. We did. Thank you. Who's your favorite artist / band, and what type of music are you into? So at the moment, my favorite artist / band is Haim. And what type of music am I into? Anything. Like, I was into metal when I was a teenager. I think my first love of music was Queen, because my father loved Queen, so I would sit inside the you know, like when I was young, music would be like on cassettes, and like sometimes you'd like have a hi-fi system that had its own like piece of furniture. I would sit inside, like it's like a cabinet. I would sit inside the cabinet with the headphones on, like the big chunky headphones on, and listen to Queen like for hours. My first like love of like music that was out of like my parents' realm was Hanson, my first concert also when I was a teenager. And then the metal came in quite heavily. Well, I guess punk and rock came in, and then metal a little, and then it softened, and now I'm more like anything acoustic, or I don't know, just good music. I'm okay with anything. I like a bit of everything. Okay. What your favorite board game of all time? I don't know. I love lots of board games. But my favorite of all time, like the one that I always enjoy playing, I don't have an answer for that one. I'm sorry. I can't think of like my favorite. I think the one that is my favorite, I'm gonna choose this one because it was the first one I ever bought with my own money, like as an adult, and it's the one that sparked my love of like proper board games, like modern board games, not like Monopoly and stuff. It's Takenoko, which is one where you play the little panda and the gardener, and you have to like, your turn depends on the weather. You have to like make the panda eat the bamboo in certain different colors, and you have to, it's a really beautiful game, and it's the one, probably the first one I really was like, wow, board games are more than Monopoly, and you know, yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay. Have you traveled much? If so, where? So I think I've kind of covered travel, I guess. Sorry to Rakel if you've come, like specifically come to like hear your own the answers to your own question, but I will tell you, if you want to know where I've traveled, let me tell you whose question to go back to and listen for that. Vendela's question. Vendela asks, which countries have you been to? I think that's the first person that asked. Yeah, go back to Vendela's one to find out where I've been. There we go. And would you like to live in another time period? I'm not sure I would. I think no, I don't think I would. Because if you go back into the past, maybe if I was a man, but even then, no, I don't think I would. Because as a woman, it's never been as easy to do what you want to do as it is now. Which is saying something, because it's not easy. Especially not everywhere. Like, so maybe it would have to be the future. If I want to live in another time period, it would have to be the future. Just from a woman's perspective. Yeah. Okay, so thanks, Rakel. Okay, so we have Alexa. Hi, Jen. How do you balance a family, work, YouTube, and Patreon? You're amazing. No, you're amazing. I would be so overwhelmed constantly. I'm not amazing. Sometimes I'm overwhelmed, basically. So even just balancing family and work can be difficult. I think the fact that my work is a little flexible, like I make my own hours, like if I want an afternoon off, I can have it, no problem. Like, I just don't get paid for that afternoon, which is fine. Like, if I need an afternoon to edit, then I can do that, knowing that I will make a little money from YouTube, not a lot, but I mean, it would be easier if I was making more money like on YouTube, but I guess that's something that might come like in the future with more subscribers and all that kind of stuff. Like we'll get to that, like we'll see about that when we get there, but for now I don't perfectly balance it. Nobody probably does. There are times I get very overwhelmed and like my YouTube channel stresses me out a lot. Like sometimes I just keep editing until 2 in the morning and then get up at 7, and that's like not good for my health, or you know, I don't get as much sleep as I need. Doing the 25 extra videos for Christmas was really fun, but it did add a little stress to my Christmas preparations, let's put it that way. But it was worth it for sure. I think just like separating everything and like multitasking at the same time, which sounds weird, sounds like two opposite things completely, but like for example, I don't really do anything else. I have like in the morning I'll check like the status of what everything's going on, and like if I've got the right video ready and stuff like that, I'll do that like while I'm having my coffee and getting ready for work and stuff. My family time is from like 4:30 to like 8 o'clock. Between 4:30 and 8 o'clock, if my partner's not there, I'm just like 100% with the kids. And then in the evening, my partner usually works anyway, so I'm usually alone between like when the kids are asleep and like when he comes home at like 9 or 10. So I do have like a little time to just like focus completely on editing and stuff like that. And then when I film, I have to wait until my partner's back so he can have his shower and eat and stuff. So I usually start pretty late. Napping helps a lot, so balancing that is like being able to nap. It helps a lot. So hot water ball helps for that too. Yeah, so I do feel overwhelmed a lot actually, but I'm thinking that if I keep making YouTube videos, then my channel will continue to grow, and then I can cut back a little on work and spend more time on my channel, and then I don't know. I mean, I'm overwhelmed a lot of the time, but like not always in a like bad way. Sometimes it is. I just have to remind myself that I don't actually have to do my YouTube videos if I don't want to. Like if I can't, I just don't have to, but there's something that's telling me like you have to do it. Like you decided you were going to do this, so you have to do it. So I don't think I've missed a video in like 2 or 3 years. I don't know. I think like with the comments, that's somewhere where I'm really lacking. Like I feel very stressed out by the comments, because if I reply to one comment on a video, I feel really bad for all the other comments. Like I think like, oh my god, that person's gonna see that I responded to that person and then not them. They're gonna think that their comment is not important, or like I didn't care about what they said. That stresses me out a lot. Like what I tend to do is reply to either all the comments on a video or no comments on a video. Like that's quite stressful. So often it looks like I don't it literally is the case. I don't have time to reply to all the comments, so sometimes it looks like I don't care about it. It's really like the opposite. Okay, so the next question: is there anything you're looking forward to specifically in the new year? Yeah, my new channels. Even though I literally just said I have too much stuff to do, I do get overwhelmed often. I'm adding new channels, but I'm not having any kind of schedule. Like my schedule on this channel is Monday, Wednesday and Friday and Sunday. I know it says only Monday, Wednesday and Friday, but I always have a Sunday video. But this, like, since doing the 25 extras for Christmas, I've decided just to do the 3 per week. Like limit myself to 3 per week on this channel. And then all the extra energy and time I have, I will put to the other channels. So how do you feel about New Year's resolutions, and do you have any? I feel like it's nice. I feel like we don't have to take it that seriously. I feel like, why not? It's nice. I feel like Mondays are like New Year's. Like, a lot of people hate Mondays. I actually quite like Mondays. I feel like Mondays are like a little fresh start every week. And I don't really wait until New Year's to do like New Year's resolution-y type things. I kind of do it on Mondays. I like to write lists on Sunday evening and, I don't know, get my stuff done. Yeah, I'm a Monday person. Thanks, Alexa. Okay, so the next 2 comments are actually from Monica from before. She's added a few. So we have, oh, how's roller skating going? Okay, so it's not going at all. Sorry to disappoint. Roller skating has just stopped. I did it like twice outside and that's it. I was too scared to continue, so maybe I'll bring it back again, but like inside our home, and then I'll try again on the outside. Mostly because I really don't feel very stable when I don't have my feet like firmly on the ground, and that's kind of why I went for roller skating as well, is to try and get over that. Like, I'm bad with like skiing and stuff, lots of different things. When my feet are not completely sturdy, I don't feel great. So it's kind of to get over that too. So yeah, I guess I'll have to start doing that again at home. So I'd love to start doing that again. That's another New Year's thing. There we go. For next year. Because they are so pretty. Pink and yellow. So have you read Miss Peregrine's series? No, I haven't. I think that you and maybe your daughter would like it. It might be a bit advanced for her. Same goes for Percy Jackson. Have y'all read them? Oh, that's so cute, y'all. Have y'all read them? I haven't. I do know what Percy Jackson is, like who the character is, and Miss Peregrine's series. I think I do know what that is too. Like, I have a rough idea of what they both are. I wonder if my daughter's too young for Percy Jackson. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it. Yeah. I guess for me it would be cool to read them in French. As like are they like young adult kind of things, or like almost like preteen kind of thing? Maybe that would be cool for me to read. And then yeah, for my daughter, I guess I'll read it first, and then yeah. Or I can just check online what ages they suggest for them. Thank you for the suggestions. Okay, so Warwick. Our last comment / question is from Warwick. I love that name, Warwick. So cool. Okay, so hey Warwick. I've watched so many of your videos and absolutely love your endings. I hope ... They actually give me some of my favorite tingles, and I feel like I've learned so much about your life, but I'd really love a story of your life. I know you like to keep things vague so that your life is kept private, but even a vague retelling of your life and how you got to where you are would thrill me. So I think that this video is probably already long enough with enough details about my life. Thank you very much for your lovely comment, Warwick, and all your support in general. Very nice. This may be like a nice idea for like a full video, maybe like a patron video or something. So that is the end of our New Year's Eve Q&A. I just want to wish you all a lovely, lovely,
2022. I hope that you're well wherever you are in the world, whatever's happening around you. I hope that you can find your own little bubble of calm. For example, if you are in America, which most of my viewers probably are. In fact, I know they are. Google tells me. So, I hope that all is well. And I hope that you have a lovely, lovely